Derek Spallone, glad to be alongside Atlanta Hawks guard Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim, how are you feeling today, man?
Feeling good, feeling really good. Ready to get things going tonight.
Man, I appreciate you taking the time on it. Just first and foremost, the team is currently 44-30, one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference, let alone in the NBA.
Yeah.
But with the regular season winding down, what does the team need to focus on specifically in order to carry over that momentum into the postseason?
I think, like you said, we have to keep the momentum going. I think we're doing a great job right now, locking in defensively, getting stops when needed, getting rebounds when needed, and pushing the pace. I think our pace is great right now. We just got to continue doing that when the season winding down.
Yeah. And I want to go back a little bit. Your father, Tim Hardaway, had a stellar professional basketball career. With that said, what was he able to implement in your mind early on in your playing days that prepared you for that next level?
Yeah, the main thing is he always told me to go out there and have fun. Whether you're down or up in the game, no matter what, you have to have that smile on your face that you're gonna go out there and stay positive and have fun, which is hard because you're such a competitor, and we all are competitors at whatever we do. So it's tough, but at the same time, you gotta love the sport, you gotta love what you do, and have fun.
And when you get a little older and get a little wiser, I guess you could say, is it easier to find that balance? Would you say from fun to competitive?
Yeah, as you get older, more mature, you start to figure things out, but at the same time, it's just the passion, the energy that you have to have while you're out there, and you could have that. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that people could use that to their advantage and disadvantages. So, but at the end of the day, always have fun.
Yeah, man. Whatever you love, what you do, man. And as we mentioned, I know it's March Madness here, so we got to kind of go back a little bit, talk about your glory days with the Wolverines.
Yeah.
You teamed up with future NBA players. In fact, Trey Burke and yourself were the first Wolverine duo since Jalen Rose and Juwan Howard to be drafted in the first round since I believe they were 1994 draft class. But when you reflect back on your time in Ann Arbor, what goes through your mind and how special was that for you, seeing the impact you left over there?
Yeah, it's very, very special. Just coming to a program, they had Manny Harris, Deshaun Sims, Zach Novak, Stu Douglas at the time. They were winding down their careers there while myself was coming in, and Darius Morris and Jordan Morgan, John Al Horford's little brother John, and it was just great just to see how Coach Beilein brought that program back to where it needs to be, and it's great when you have guys that all feed off of each other, are brothers, and still keep in contact to this day. So it's a great program that we were in, and hopefully it continues.
Yeah, it must be pretty cool to see the successes you all have encountered, on your respective journeys through the league. But just a few more questions for you. I know prior to your stint here with the Hawks, you were in New York with the Knicks, playing alongside NBA superstar Carmelo Anthony. And this year, teaming up with All-Star Paul Millsap. How did playing alongside those two respective players help push you and elevate your game to that next level?
It's great. They do so many things that a lot of guys in the league can't do, and that's why they're all-stars. So just to be able to play for two great programs, my first couple of years in the NBA, it's a blessing, and especially with guys that have been all-stars, especially with the same core that was, they have 3 or 4 guys go to all-star team last year. So it's great just to be a part of it, and you just got to take advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah. And just my final question for you, aside from basketball, Tim, what's one thing about Tim Hardaway Jr. that not many people know that you could share with us? Special hobby or interest aside from basketball?
Yeah, I love to eat food. Everywhere we go, basketball takes you many places in life. So I'm that guy that likes to go out and try new things, try new restaurants, and not really the chain restaurants, but like the restaurants that are for that city and for that country. So it's it's great just to be able to do that, and that's why I love it.
Is a deep dish guy over here then, Chicago? Did you get some deep dish pizza?
No doubt about that. You always gotta get deep dish when you're in Chicago.
It's only right, man. That cuisine. Right. But hey, Derek Spallone, Tim Hardaway Jr. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Man.